Hello friends, Sploosh here. I'm going to bring you some commentary on something that has been bothering me late in Black Ops. But before I get into my rant, I want to mention that I'm using the Enfield here for the hell of it. I'm really trying to figure out how to replace the Nerf FAMAS. What gun is the king now? Maybe you guys can add some comments. In my opinion, it seems like the Galil and the Commando are a little slow to kill. I mean, statistically they are, but man, I just noticed. In my opinion, the G11 is still the super sexy weapon to use. Honestly, I think the G11 is my undisputed favorite weapon in the game at the moment. But sometimes, don't you just want to use some full auto? So, I don't know, maybe I'm going to try the FAMAS more too, and see if maybe I'll just keep using it. I have tried the AUG, and, you know, it does some really weird kick. I mean, there's just some times where it wants to jump right when you're trying to hit someone and you die, and it makes me mad. I've played Drive-In a few more times. I did make a live commentary, which I'll add a link in this video to it. But I think I've learned the map a little better, and after learning the map a little, it has brought about a conclusion to my suspicions. As far as the gameplay goes in Call of Duty Black Ops, things that have bothered me, and that's where I want to jump into my little rant here. The topic is something that I don't think is new to anybody that plays Call of Duty Black Ops. It's not a new game anymore. I want to talk about the idea of party stacking and how Black Ops has done absolutely nothing to reduce the impact of that party stacking has on the game. I'm not talking about restricting the ability to have parties in Black Ops. I'd say 95% of the time my gameplay is with random friends, regardless of their skill level. But the topic I want to bring up here is how map design allows a group of average skilled players to win consistently against a random solo pubber. I've played recently with Waldo Dude, and I can link that video here. But you know, after playing with him, we both got together and talked about the influence we've had when we played together as a big party. It was like 6 of us. And I don't ever normally play with 6 people. I just, you know, don't know that many people that play Black Ops, to be honest, to even do that. But after playing with 6 people, we both got together and talked about it and said, wow, what a difference that was compared to playing with just he and I or solo or whatever. And anyone that's played with a group of 6, you know, there's an undisputable feeling and a difference to the gameplay. And I want to break that down and talk about it here. I think if 6 people can maintain a 2-to-1 or even 1-to-1 kill-death ratio, they're probably going to win the game. And here's the main reason, as I said, map design. Generally, maps are designed to have 3 paths. They have left, middle, and right. I'm sure you can have a bunch of maps. I'm not going to bother with examples, but you're standing at the respawn, and you can think, I'm gonna go left, I'll go up the middle, or I'll go right. And you know, this could be demolition, but I'm just gonna talk about domination right now. So if you have 2 or even 4 teammates that are struggling to maintain even a 1-to-1 KD, and honestly, everyone should be able to maintain a 1-to-1 KD in theory. But, I mean, I'm sure we all know, and from experience, a lot of people will have scores like 4 and 25. You know, it happens a lot. There's a lot of people that play Call of Duty Black Ops, and a lot of them aren't that good at the game. So, what ends up happening, though, is when you have your teammates struggling so severely, that means that the other lanes or paths are suffering. They're crumbling. What you got here is a problem, because if you pick, let's say, left, and you make it to the B point of a map, and you jump on it, you have to deal with the middle and the right lanes. And they're going to come after you. Maybe they're blocking. They don't even really need to, but that's another part of this. But, you know, you're going to die, because generally the points on these maps are death traps. You're standing on B, and every single part of the room can kill you, which is my biggest gripe with the map design. Playing on Drive-In makes it pretty obvious. I can't even think of a map that makes more of a death trap than Drive-In. I don't even think you can count how many different places you can be killed from. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's literally rooms in second floors of buildings designed for the sole purpose of killing people in the middle of the map. It's insane. So that thing, I don't know that I even have a solution for it. I mean, you know, if you're making a B point, have only 2 or 3 entrances. Is that so much to ask? Leave it for someone who's alone to potentially defend himself against a group of 2 or 3 people. That's all I'm asking. But when you are playing maps against a big group of people and you finally break through and you fight through your lane, you kill 2 people, and those 2 people will be back because there's no respawn timer in a matter of seconds, but you finally get to B and you're about to cap it and you get shot in some random angle that is impossible for you to predict. The next part of it, I think, is a little more obvious, and that's just kill streaks. I mean, honestly, the Blackbird is the biggest offender because anybody can see it or see you regardless of ghost. And I mean, come on, how you join a game, forget about chopper gunners. If you hear enemy Blackbird, you just want to like kill yourself and hide in the corner until it's over, because there's nothing you can do. It emphasizes the left, middle, and right lane concept, because now not only could they potentially know where you are, they definitely know where you are, and they're all going to just beeline for the one guy who's actually punching through and killing people. You know, a lot of people complain about Ghost, but honestly, if you're alone in a solo pubbing situation against a stacked team, Ghost is your only hope, because there's going to be spy planes and counter spy planes up pretty much 24/7. And don't underestimate counter spy planes. A counter spy plane is basically the equivalent of giving your entire team a silenced weapon, and you know that, so you don't get the little dots. You're countering the potential for me. Let's say I get a Blackbird, but oh, there's a counter spy plane up 24/7. Well, that kind of sucks. You know, or if I have UAV or my teammates finally get some kind of kill streak. And a lot of the teams will have somebody running counter spy plane all the time. So, I mean, you know, that's pretty obvious that kill streaks are a problem when your teammates are going, you know, 5 and 25 or something like that. You know, the thing I kind of want to conclude this rant with is that I'm a huge fan of YouTube as of about a couple years ago, and I see a lot of commentators that are pretty much in a full party 100% of the time. I think this is a bit like easy mode. For all the talk of not using the quote-unquote overpowered weapons, does it really matter when you can reliably stomp nearly every game? The only pressure for an organized party is not losing your path or lane. I don't blame people for playing with groups. Friends are fun, Twitter fans are fun, winning is fun. Be careful claiming you're some kind of crusader with the golden Olympia while simultaneously laughing it up in party chat. And I guess I'm calling some people out, but nothing I'm saying should surprise anyone, but I think it should make a point that, you know, it sucks to be a loner in Black Ops. Thank you.